Learn English through stories. A one. Adapted and modified by Kulwant Singh Sandhu. Contents. 1. What's in the boxes? 2. He sells purses. 3. She goes to bed. 4. A letter from Canada. 5. She skates on the pond. 6. Where is the remote? 7. His school secret. 1. What's in the boxes? Her name is Komal. Her mum's name is Diljit. Her dad's name is Raman. She studies in year 3. There are some boxes on the floor. She opens the boxes. She checks what is in the boxes. She opens a box. There are books in the box. She takes out the books. She puts the books on the bookshelf. She opens another box. There are plates in the box. She takes out the plates. She puts them in the kitchen cabinet. She opens another box. There is fruit in the box. She takes out the fruit. She puts it in the fridge. She opens another box. There is nothing in the box. She is sad. She wonders at the empty box. How come? There is one more box. She opens it. There are so many toys in the box. She is super happy. She takes out the toys. She plays with them for a few minutes. She puts them in the toy box. She goes to her school bag. She takes out some books. She starts doing her homework. She reads the names of the days. She writes the names of the days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. She takes out another book. The name of the book is Welcome Life. She reads, How to Clean Our Body. 1. Take a bath daily. 2. Clean your nose. 3. Clean your ears. 4. Clean your eyes. 5. Brush your teeth. 6. Wash your hair. 7. Wash your hands. 8. Wash your feet. 2. He sells purses. His name is Bittu. He lives in Jalandhar. His dad's name is Karam Chand. His mum's name is Rukmani. His sister's name is Renu. It is Sunday. The day is bright. Bittu goes to the market. He stands in the corner. He sells purses. The purses are of many colors, black, brown, white, etc. He says, 500 rupees. Over and over. Many women stop. They look at all the purses. They pick up the purses. They look inside the purses. They put the purses on their shoulders. Many women buy a purse. Some women buy 2 purses. He is happy. He counts the money. He puts the money in his pocket. He goes to a sweet shop. He buys 10 samosas, 2 for his mother, 2 for his dad, 2 for his sister, 4 for himself. He goes home. He eats 2 samosas on the way. He works every Sunday. His family loves him. He studies in class 7. After cleaning, he goes to his backpack. He takes out some books. He starts doing his schoolwork. He reads his health and physical education textbook. He reads the benefits of exercise. 1. Exercise gives you more energy. 2. Exercise makes your muscles and bones strong. 3. Exercise improves your brain health. 4, etc. 3. She goes to bed. Her name is Tina. Her mum's name is Pinky. Her dad's name is Sachin. Her sister's name is Reena. She is in her nightie. She goes to the bathroom. She brushes her teeth. She says goodbye to a family. She goes to her bedroom. She sits on the bed. She reads a book. She laughs. The story in the book is very funny. She puts the book on the bedside table. She lies down. She puts her head on the pillow. She moves the pillow around a little bit. It is more comfortable now. The lamp is still on. She turns off the lamp. Her bedroom is dark. She puts her head back on the pillow. She goes to sleep. Tina dreams. She goes to a zoo. She sees a lion. The lion roars. She sees an elephant. The elephant has a long trunk. She sees a white bird. The bird chirps. She sees a monkey. The monkey is eating a banana. She sees a rabbit. The rabbit has soft fur. She sees a giraffe. The giraffe has a very long neck. She takes some rest. She sits in the sun. It is morning. Tina's mum comes to her bedroom. Mum says, "Wakey, wakey." Tina wakes up. She gets ready for school. Tina lives in Coventry, England. Her mum is a teacher. Her dad runs a pizza restaurant. She is 6 years old. Her sister is 3 years older than her. Tina likes roti and dal. She does not like pizza. 4. A letter from Canada. Her name is Harpreet. She hears a ring. She opens the front door. It is the postman. He gives her a letter. She opens the envelope. She reads the letter. The letter is from her cousin. Her cousin's name is Pam. Her cousin lives in Canada. Her cousin likes Canada. Her cousin writes, "Canada is very clean and beautiful. There are so many lakes and mountains. Everything is so great." Her cousin's test at school. Pam has a test tomorrow. She does not want to study. Instead, she plays video games. The next day, she takes the test. The test is very hard. She does not know anything. She writes nothing. She gives the test paper back to her teacher. The teacher looks at her. The teacher tells her off. The teacher gives her an F. Her mum asks Pam, "How was your test?" Pam says, "It was very clean, like Canada. I did not make a mess. I wrote nothing." Mum says, "You." Pam does not mention the test in her letter. Harpreet finishes the letter. She writes a letter to her cousin. She tells her cousin all the latest news at home. She writes, "I have passed all my exams." Finally, she thanks her cousin for the letter. All that glitters is not always gold. The grass is always greener on the other side. 5. She skates on the pond. Her name is Dilpreet. She lives in Vancouver, Canada. She goes to university. She studies science. She is very tall. But she is not a giraffe. She gets up very early. One morning she goes to the park. It is winter. It is early morning. She puts on her ice skates. She skates on the pond. She skates round and round. Nobody else is on the pond. She has it all to herself. It is quiet on the pond. She sings a Punjabi song. Dance girl, on the very cold ice. While she is skating, she thinks about her friend. Her friend's name is Lucy. Lucy is always dancing. She loves to dance. She dances in her school's team. She dances before school. She dances after school. She loves to dance in her room. She loves to dance in the kitchen. She even loves to dance in the bathroom. She dances in the park. She dances at parties. People say she is the best dancer in the world. While thinking about her friend's dance, Dilpreet falls and bruises her knees. She leaves the park quietly. On the way home, she sees her friend Lucy. Dilpreet, hello Lucy. Lucy, what happened? Why are you limping? Dilpreet, I bruised my knees. Lucy, how? Dilpreet, it is your fault. When I was skating, I was thinking about your dance. I fell and bruised my knees. 6. Where is the remote? Her name is Cheeky. Her mum's name is Susti. Her dad's name is Jebiwich. Her sister's name is Madi Jahai. One evening they cannot find the TV remote. First, Cheeky looks for the remote. She looks under the cushions. It is not there. She looks under the sofa. It is not there. She looks under the dining table. It is not there. She goes to the kitchen. It is not there. She says to her mum, "You look." Mum says, "I am tired." Cheeky says to her sister, "You look." Sister says, "Okay." Her sister goes under the bed. She gets stuck. Cheeky laughs. Cheeky pulls her sister's leg. It tickles her sister. Her sister cannot laugh because she is stuck. Cheeky says to her dad, "You look." He says, "All right." I look for it. He gets up. The remote falls from his pocket. Cheeky asks, "Dad, what is your name?" Dad answers, "Mr. Jebiwich." They all laugh except her sister. She is still under the bed stuck. They move the bed up. Her sister comes out. They are all very happy. But Dad is sad. It is Wednesday. His turn to wash dishes. He takes the dirty dishes from the dining table. He puts them in the sink. He turns the tap on. He starts washing. The bell rings. Some people are at the door. He runs from the kitchen. He sits on the sofa. Cheeky opens the door. It is her Mama G and Mommy Jai. They come in. They all say, "Hello, hello, hello." Mama J asks Dad, "What are you doing?" Dad says, "I am watching TV." Mom goes to the kitchen to make tea. But there is no water. Dad left the tap running. Now, the tank is empty. Mom asks Dad, "Why did you leave the tap running?" Mama G asks Dad, "What were you doing in the kitchen?" Dad says, "I was washing my hands." 7. His school secret. His name is Raz Gupta. He has a secret. He keeps his secret. He shares it with nobody. He tells it to nobody. A secret is a secret. He likes his teacher. That is his secret. His teacher is beautiful. She is very kind. She is very clever. She tells good stories. She tells funny stories. She explains everything well. She likes him too. She gives him A's on his homework. She gives him gold stars for his classwork. What is the teacher's name? That is a secret too. One more thing. That is his homework. That is not a secret. Part 1. What does he do when he brushes his teeth in the morning? He writes. I walk into the bathroom. I take the cap off the tube of toothpaste. I squeeze some toothpaste onto my toothbrush. I put the cap back on the tube of toothpaste. I put the tube of toothpaste back into the paste holder. I turn on the cold water. I brush my upper teeth and spit out some toothpaste. I brush my lower teeth and spit out some more toothpaste. I clean my toothbrush with water. I put the toothbrush back into the toothbrush holder. I put some water into a cup and rinsed out my mouth. I spit out the water. I turn off the cold water. I walk out of the bathroom. Part 2. Write the name of 10 fruits. He writes. 1. Apple 2, banana 3, orange 4, mango 5, guava 6, pineapple 7, pear 8, grapes 9, melon 10, watermelon